So I'm here at the Green Studio Apartments, I think it's called, Green Studio Apartment, something like that. Basically, it's like an apartment complex in Sanur. I'm staying here at the moment while I'm waiting for my more, long-term accommodation to come through. And I thought it was a pretty good idea just to show you what it's like, because I think it's excellent, really. Like it's a really nice place. And it's a bit more than a hotel. So I'll just show you around so you can get an idea of what you might be able to get for sort of maybe a month-long stay, or maybe 2, 3, 4 weeks in Sanur. Longer than that, you might want to get a proper lease, but for that sort of period of time, I think it's excellent. So let's have a look around. So you come through the door, and you've got a kitchen. Yeah, range hood, small little burner down here. They give you a kettle. There's some pots and pans as well, so if you want to cook your own food, you can. You get a water dispenser. You have to buy your own water. One of these will cost you about, I think, 20,000 or 25,000, something like that. Little toaster oven, knife block, big sink, and then you've got some storage racks there for little bits and pieces that you might have, and then normal storage down there. A little table and chair for your dinner or your brekkie. And this is sort of your lounge room, bedroom area. So it is a studio apartment, so you have your little lounge, little coffee table, your TV there with a bit of a sound system, and I think it's a DVD player, but I don't think that gets much use. But yeah, the TV has like indie home on it, so what that means is that you get all the international channels on there. Plus you get, it's a smart TV, so you can put your YouTube on there or any other streaming service like Netflix. This is a view from our room. I mean, it's not glamorous, but it's not bad either. The bed, I think it's a big king size one. You've got an AC, which you can keep blasting all the time. A fan, if you don't like the AC or if you want both on at the same time. And then your bathroom's pretty cool. You've got that. Washing machine, standard basin toilet, rain shower, nice hot water, and a little bit of a hanging space there. Oh yeah, and a clothes drying rack. And then you've got these two cupboards there for your clothes. Now the price of this place depends on the season, as with most accommodation in Bali. But you should be able to get it for something like, I reckon in the off season, you should be able to get it for like 600,000 a night, something around that sort of area. And in the peak season, well, the sky's the limit really. But if you're in the off season here, you should be able to get a fairly good deal. Let's say if it was 600,000 a night and you stayed here for 1 month, 30 days, that's 18 million. 18 million for a month of accommodation, of short stay accommodation like this, I think is awesome. And it gives you that peace of mind that if you don't want to go out and eat every meal, you can have your meals here. You can have your brekkie here, you can have your dinner here. And if you just want to hang out in the room all day, it's comfortable enough to do that. It's not just a pokey hotel room. So let's just talk about location. It's about a 5-minute walk to the main road of Sanur, Jalan and it's really close to the bypass as well. So you're in between both the bypass and the main tourist strip of Sanur. So the location is good. I guess the only additional thing you might want to do is maybe hire a motorbike if you're here, if you're into motorbikes, or if you're not, it's it's easy enough to get a Gojek or a grab bike or something like that anyway. Now, if I haven't sold that enough to you, the icing on top, I think, is this. Nice little pool, look at that. Nice little pool. You can probably even swim like a few strokes in there. A couple of sun chairs. I haven't actually used it, but if you like going for a swim, I think it's pretty cool. So if you're coming here for a few weeks, check this place out on booking.com. That's where I booked mine through. I'll put a link in the description so you can click straight through to the accommodation and have a look, and hopefully it sort of matches your budget. Thanks for watching once again. keep checking out my other videos, because some of those videos you might find useful for your journey around Sanur, whether you're here short term or long term. Catch you next time.